Greetings and welcome to the World Numismatic News as we now take a look at some more Canadian penny varieties that you can look for. This time we are looking at the 1964 Canadian cent, specifically the extra bud and extra spine coins as they have become known. Now this is a bit of a controversial issue. Most references don't really even list them at all, and we'll get into the minutiae of why in just a minute. However, they've been known to the collecting community for decades now. But first, let's take a look at the actual coins themselves. 1964 was the last year for the laureate portrait design before the tiara portrait was introduced in 1965, and it had a massive mintage of 484,655,322 coins for the issue. Now, both of these supposed varieties concern the buds on the maple twig itself. On the reverse of the coin, on a normal coin, there should be two buds, one larger towards the top and a smaller one to the bottom. On the extra spine coins, there is a tiny extra spine sticking out towards the right of the larger bud that should by rights not form a part of the regular design of the coin. Then the extra bud coin has what at first glance appears to be an additional bud towards the top right of the larger bud. Both of these coins have been known to the collecting community for quite some time and seems to appear on 1964 more consistently than on other dates, though this could simply be due to the aforementioned large mintage figure. There is a fairly substantive argument in favor for these being hub-doubled double-die reverse varieties, given the fact that similar varieties are also known for other dates, 1965, 74, and even 1957, to mention a few. But the counter-argument is that this is in fact not a true variety, but instead a simple die break or a die crack, or that it is the result of tooling marks, although the latter point does not quite seem to hold water under scrutiny. One thing is certain though, that more study is required in order to gain greater clarity on this point. Now, due to this inherent uncertainty, there really isn't much of a premium on these coins, and I've seen them selling for anywhere between $5 and $100 a piece depending on the grade. But that doesn't make them any less interesting of a coin to look for. Subscribe to WNN and feel free to look at another video about, say, the 1985 Canadian penny varieties right here next. For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching. Keep collecting and have a fantastic day.